first blind. Heck yeah.
Hey, Mark.
Hello. We can hear you eating.
Hey, Donna. Anyway. Hey, Mark.
Yep.
I noticed there was like a little,
All set well.
what?
Mm-hmm.
I was there, on the news and updates Discord server.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed this volunteer, text box. What's that 100% about? Alright. Thanks, Mark. Why did you decide to start using it, Mark?
Oh, we're here. Oh, welcome everybody to the news and updates. And I will. I am Laurel. And Donna. I get it. Am I not hearing Donna? Is that me? Give me some hearts if you can hear Donna. Donna, we lost your audio. Well, this is the beautiful. Hopefully she can hear. Oh, she's muted. Now, Donna? Oh, no. Donna, can you hear me? I knew we were going to, I just knew we were going to have mistakes. So hopefully, no audio. Okay.
Maybe it'd help if I put down my mic.
going to be trouble when we got started. So, again,
Okay.
welcome to this week's News and Updates. I'm Laurel.
And I'm Donna, the other host here at News and Updates, ready to bring you all the news that is the news in our metaverse community, Altspace VR. Mark, our esteemed producer and the genius of this weekly Altspace VR news show, is behind the camera bot live streaming to everyone out in the metaverse and beyond.
And we have to tell you something. No, we're not drunk. We have to admit that this may be a really interesting news and update show because Donna, myself, and even Mark have barely slept for the past 2 weeks as we prepared for the 2020 Educators in VR International Summit. And we just finished the closing ceremonies, less than 90 minutes ago? Oh my God. We're going to share more information on that in a few minutes, but we wanted to let you know that we are mostly here. I was going to say we're here, but we're mostly here. And we're going to do our best not to fall over as we bring you the latest news from wait a minute. Donna, we've been in Engage, Romy, Mozilla Hub, Saw Me in Space. Oh, we're here in Altspace. We're in here in Altspace VR. Yes, we're here in Altspace. Okay. It's been crazy.
Oh, now, while we were having a conference going on, the Community Helper Meetup was held 2 days ago, allowing community helpers to interact with Altspace VR staff and support team to provide feedback and receive feedback. We have some news from those sessions that impacts all of us here in our Altspace VR community, specifically with moderation in the info zone, event tools, and drumroll avatars.
Avatars. Yes. Finally, some news. So community helpers have been moderating in the info zone for since December. And this was, it was a way to make sure that new users who come into Altspace VR, they're greeted by knowledgeable users who are familiar with how Altspace works, can answer their questions and instruct them about how our fairly well-moderated community works and their standards and our guidelines. It wasn't to censor people or prevent them from joining the community. It was meant to ensure that the underage are protected and everyone would understand, as we have a zero tolerance for trolls, bullies, and abusive behavior here in Altspace. Yay! I want an amen for that one. It not only protects Altspace and the community, but also the children that are here.
Now, if you are in the info zone helping new users coming into Altspace VR and you spot someone abusing the community standards, please use the tools you have been given. If you spot any underage, then please inform an admin in the campfire who will take the required action. It is up to the staff to deal with underage users. Developers are working on better methods and technology to moderate the info zone as well as user access.
I can't wait for that. And in events where the biggest disruption are those portals, okay? Hate the portals now. I have a great phobic thing from these darn portals. So while you're welcome to generate a portal in the open and public worlds to take all your friends and do all these things, portals are so disruptive and now have just created a really negative connotation as they're saying, hey, this party sucks, come to mine. And then all the people that click on the portals disappear out of your event. Okay? Rude. Absolutely rude and unacceptable. So moderators, kick people from events who've spawned the trolls, and then these people complain that they were kicked out without any provocation. That portal is provocation in my book. How about you, Donna?
Oh, absolutely. Now, we need to better educate our users on the etiquette of the portals. But do know that Altspace VR is working on removing portal generation from events. Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. Or possibly allowing them only for those with presenter permissions. They are also considering adding a kit to the world builder that allows portal spawning only within the confines of an asset, similar to how the stage blocking system works, to help people, keep people without the right permission rules from stepping up onto the stage. We shall see what they come up with soon. They said it would be soon.
Yeah, let's hope so, because boy,
Let's hope so.
that would be
Yeah.
a beautiful thing. So as most of you know, our avatars are still the placeholder avatars from the remodel that started last June. We've been informed that the new avatars are in the works, but they aren't quite ready. However, conceptual art should be available very soon. I don't know what that means, but very soon. And so we can see what they will look like. And they're expecting somewhere around the spring. We'll get to see what these look like. And they're planning on a general release of the new avatars in summer or fall. So I know you all want these and you want them now. And I know other platforms have got funky avatars and stuff, but Allspace really wants to do this good, and they have to take into consideration mobile users as well as tethered users and 2D users. So it's complicated. And so they're working on it. And as long as the developers do not hit any roadblocks, they're saying this is the schedule. Spring, we get to see what they kind of conceptually look like. We're hoping by late summer, fall, we'll have our new avatars. So stay tuned for information, and hopefully we'll get those designs pretty darn soon.
Wow, that's something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Now, as with all things, news and updates from Allspace VR, we report on these in our news and updates Discord server and invite you to join if you haven't already, where you can keep up with the news across our community and find the YouTube streaming and saved video links.
Yeah, we also have good information on there, so sign up. Get involved. World building. Now, world building. I just learned yesterday that many of the developers were at a big meeting and conference stuff with Allspace and a bunch of other people, where they're learning more about the latest in world building features and development. And they're planning out their strategies for our upcoming year of wonderful world building fun and joy. Now, they're back, and we should have some updates and some news in world building coming very, very soon. So stay tuned on that, because I know they're ready to just start, doing all these fun things, and I can't wait.
Now, this past week, the World Building Tour on Wednesday was canceled due to unforeseen issues. Sometimes that happens. But we'll be back this week with a tour of underwater worlds. That's really exciting. It's really creative how world builders do the underwater. So it's going to be quite a challenge to build a water that feels like you're underwater. Check out this and all the Wednesday World Building Tours to explore the amazing versatility and variation of the worlds here in Allspace. And remember, if you have any desire at all to create worlds, to build worlds of your own, these are the most amazing opportunities, these tours, to get up close to a world builder. Ask them how they did certain things. The world builders that participate in these tours offer so much information. And so it's a great way for you to learn from them.
It really is. And boy, I've been building worlds since the beginning of it, but boy, do I learn a lot every single time I go on these things. So they're just fantastic. I love the imagination and creativity. You're so right, Donna. So building worlds in Allspace is really, I don't know about you guys, but it's one of my joys, absolute joys. And I know Karen 666 over here does some amazing stuff, and she leads the world building tours. We love those. She's one of those. And I see Evil Doer in the back, who has done amazing. I mean, hail, beautiful worlds. What you did with the rooftop, with the remodel, breathtaking, absolutely forward-thinking, breathtaking. Yes, Evil Doer, I'm talking to you. Great work. And Mark, who built this beautiful stage up here, and then we have Ancient, I won't say over here, who built the first ever earthquake machine in VR that actually shakes you down a hill. It's amazing. So that's worth checking out. So we have great talent and skills that go into all of this, and building worlds in Allspace is a joy. It's creative, and for some it's relaxing, for others it's stressful, but we love it anyway. So check out the weekly world building workshop on Tuesdays, the official Allspace VR Discord for the world building channel, and the other Allspace world building Discord servers and SDK Discord servers. And as always, you can find the basics with a visit to help.altvr.com and developer.altvr.com. Now we have plenty
Can I
to
just
share.
Can I just
yes, go ahead.
interject something?
Please.
Just remember that for a short while, we have 18 featured worlds, and so now for a short while we had search disappeared from the website, but it's back. So make use of that, and be creative about the keywords that you put in. You have a favorite world builder, put their world builder name in, and the worlds that they've built will come up, and make sure to favorite them so that when you're in your headset in World, you can actually go to your favorites menu and check them out. So thanks, Laurel. I just want to mention that.
You know, there's that favorites menu. You want to tell them how to make that appear for the new people?
Do I remember? Maybe you should do it today.
Oh, you remember? Oh, thanks. So for those of you who cannot see the world tab on your menu, get that big round blue with a triangle in it and go to settings, general, and you'll see a button there to enable world access, world's beta. When that turns on, your menu will kind of all over the place, and then you will suddenly see, like magic, poof, there will be a tab there in the middle that says world, so you can access your worlds right from the main menu. All right. Thanks, Donna.
Yeah, right.
All right, so wait a minute. Now I've lost track. We're so tired. So we have some events here. We have plenty to share about the 2020 Educators in VR International Summit. But let's highlight some of the other events that are happening here in AltSpace. Got some new ones.
Oh, Strike TV is a new open stage event featuring the guests of Amateur Night with Strike. This is the third event, and anything can happen as users are invited to sing for the crowd, tell some jokes, entertain with stories, and just go bonkers. Oh, hey, Laurel, you're going to fit right into this. The stage is yours. Check it out an hour after our show. If you haven't checked out Alan's happy hour event that is happening in a few hours, it's a great low-key social event with everyone, where everyone can just hang out and chill with each other at the amazing Brooklyn Rooftop Bar. Also built by Alan, and may I take note, that was my very first favorite world, and I still love that world. It's awesome. What a treat. Just remember, if you head into the basketball court, you may have to re-enter to get back on the roof.
I love that. I got stuck down there a couple times. All right. So, oops, see now I'm not paying attention. There's happy hour.
You are easily amused.
And look at that. We just talked about a portal. I love it. Oh my God. All right. So there's happy hour. Okay. So, so where am I at? Nicholas Barone. Oops. I see what happened. We got there. We're missing a slide. Okay. So Nicholas Barone will be presenting his Secrets to Teaching in VR session with the featuring tips for using slides, remote desktop sharing, and interactive quizzes. It's fascinating how he does this. He'll be doing that on Monday. So if you are an event host, you need to go to that. It's amazing because he is pushing AltSpace VR events and educational programs way forward, and we are better for it. So I love it. And the chew on this storytelling has been around for a long time, and this is a great event. Seriously, it goes behind the scenes of digital storytelling and multimedia storytelling and beyond. And this week, Wednesday, CC Wu will gather together world builders to talk about building worlds in VR as story and as messaging. And they're focusing on the upcoming, I'm so excited about this, Earth Day 2020 event in April. Yeah. So special guest Diana Fairbank of 6R will share their activities to support educators focused on creating positive change for the environment. If you're considering joining the AltSpace VR Community Challenge that happens every year for Earth Day, you do not want to miss this event because that's going to be amazing.
Wow, sounds cool. Okay, back to Chuck. Health System Chats Chuck Webster continues the Educators in VR International Summit this coming Wednesday. as he explores social VR as intellectual salon, diving deep into social virtual interactions, relationship building, and how we connect in VR. You won't want to miss that experience. Altspace's AMA Ask Me Anything. What a great series of events. And they continue this
amazing.
week. Yeah, with a chance to talk to MWM Interactive with out-of-home VR Entertainment of the Year winner, War Remains. This was a groundbreaking, award-winning app, and what a great opportunity to meet the people behind it and learn how the app was developed.
It's really amazing. I love it. Okay, let's see if I can get this straight without messing it up. Virtual Sports brings us virtual reality DJ mixing in Tribe VR-ism coming this Thursday, a streaming Illuminati VR mix in Tribe XR, and it's being beamed right into Altspace VR. Oh my God, I actually completed that sentence without messing it up. So bring it on, and it's going to be a great party. So check that out on Thursday. I love it. Now, Donna, you haven't been doing anything much this past week, have you?
Well, not much sleeping.
You know, this woman needs an award for everybody. Please, round of applause for Donna, who has gone pretty much with hardly any sleep for almost 2 weeks to get this event going and running, been the heartbeat behind everything that's going on. Seriously, I may be part of the face, but you know, you are the one who is running the rest of the body. That sounded better in my head.
You're very sweet, but it was truly an epic event. It was
it's amazing.
The collection of people that it brought from around the globe, VR people who are VR influencers around the globe, came into Altspace. Some of them had user accounts, but a lot of them had never been in Altspace before, and they came in here and they did presentations. We really rocked their world by having problems with their slides and that sort of thing, and they were so great about it, and they just shared so much information on so many broad topics that it's actually mind-blowing. Like, just to pick and talk about it, it's actually hard to
I had a terrible time.
to just pick out certain ones, but it was an impressive lineup of people flowing through here and loving the community. And oh my gosh, you guys, if you ever want to rush, take somebody that's never gone flying in Altspace, and Diamond knows all about this. Take someone who's never gone flying and take them flying. And you know what? These speakers have been in VR. It's their thing. And I took a couple of them flying, and you'd think they were 5 years old at a carnival, right? I mean, it was just like Christmas Eve with kids, right? I mean, they were just blown away how much fun it is to fly. So you ever want to rush, grab take some people from the campfire who are new to it and just take them flying. It is an ageless thing.
Absolutely. Thank you for doing that. No, it was wonderful. We had, as she so beautifully said, we had some of the most amazing people here who came in and gave of themselves freely to share with us. We had 2 events with Alvin Wang Grayland, the CEO of Vive, and he's running, HTC Vive. He came in, had a blast. It was amazing to not only hear where he came from and where the vision, that he had kept him going, but where HTC, oh God, I'm losing my lips. HTC Vive is going in the future, and they are, yes, I know. Oh, Donna, oh, you're going to make me lose it. I knew I couldn't keep a straight face with this. Okay, so anyway, no disrespect to Mr. Grayland, but his work in reimagining education through VR is just, it's revolutionary, and I really hope we can work to make his vision come true. We had Charlie Fink.
Oh, this is one of my favorite gentlemen. I just love this guy.
He was amazing, absolutely amazing. Really looking at XR and where it's going to take us in the future. And oh God, he's just a hoot. He's just wonderful.
Yes, but he's really straight. Like he shoots like an arrow. He just tells it like it is, right? And it's just how it. This is how it is, right? And I love it.
It was great. And Amanda Fox, we're going to be bringing her back to do an entire, like a day long or weekend thing. She is revolutionizing the publishing market with AR. It is unbelievable. Books that incorporate AR into them. And she did a Meta Inc. publishing pitch festival and a bunch of other things talking about how this is, XR and AR and stuff is really going to revolutionize publishing. And we're going to be bringing her back for a full session because she is really changing the world with us. And I even say his name now, I'm going to start crying. How many of you caught Tom Furness? He was here all week, but he did 2 keynotes for us and a panel. Did y'all catch it? If you didn't catch either of these or both of them, you missed out on life-changing experience. It was incredible. He, midway through his presentation, his keynote on Monday, they had power outage. He lost all the Wi-Fi at the VR lab at the University of Washington outside of Seattle. So it's like, poof, he's gone. So we brought him back to finish it. We all been there. We brought him back to finish it on, was it yesterday? Yes, I don't know, Friday. Yeah, Friday. And he must have crashed about 10 or 12 times, and he kept coming back to finish it. He was absolutely determined.
He was tenacious.
And, oh my God. And we just vamped, in between things, and the audience stayed. And we shut down the place. It was amazing. And finally, the last time that he got knocked out, the event was closed and he couldn't get back in. So we messed around with all the stuff behind the scenes and get him back in. It was insane. But he was just absolutely tenacious is the right word. And what a joy. He was amazing. And he came for our closing. Oh, my goodness. We just talked about those things. Anyway, he was absolutely tenacious. Thank you very much. You're exactly right, Marcel. Bye-bye. Good riddance to bad rubbish is what I say. Anyway, he was tenacious, and it was an amazing experience. And Andy Fidel. How many people you know Andy Fidel? Boy, we need some hearts. She runs the Get Social events here in Altspace, and she is an amazing, brilliant PR strategist, social media strategist. She did these speaker cards that we've had up that are just breathtaking. That was amazing. Everybody loved them. I want one as a business card. It's beautiful. And Donna, thought you'd never see this again.
Oh, not this soon. This sort of has a different reaction than you might expect.
So, right now, Donna's eyes are rolling around in her head, and she's starting to sweat and perspire, and she's feeling nauseous. So we were in absolute spreadsheet hell. I just want to let you know a little behind the scenes, trying to coordinate all of this stuff. Yeah, we call them spreadshitters. Our calendar for 100, we had 100 over 150 events that we were scheduling across the entire.
160 events. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the time zone
162.
nightmare through it.
Mm-hmm.
And now people didn't believe this. But I set up a bed in my office with my food stash.
I just slept in my chair.
Yeah, you did. I slept in there, and the second night I found out I have a slow leak in the really expensive air mattress, and so I ended up with my butt on the floor and my feet over my head. But, we were just falling down whenever we could. And I mean, literally, I'd say, Donna, do you need me for the next 2 hours? She goes, no. And I'd walk over and go, and that was it, man. And I just had to set the timer and go. And so most of the food's still there because I haven't eaten any of it. I haven't had time. And I love this from Michael Zhang. Oh my God, he was such an amazing help. He rounded up all of the slide decks for all of the speakers. It was a nightmare. We're going to do this better. But we're in the middle of a volunteer meetup, and he's between classes. He's in his last, I think it's his last year at college, at university, and he stopped off and propped up his laptop over on a little tiny, thing, and he's standing up, and he takes a selfie of himself saying, just to show how scrappy all the volunteers are, he's in a stand-up booth fanning his computer with a notebook because it's overheating. So he can attend our volunteer meetup. That's the determination that we had of all of the, 75 or so volunteers that stepped up, many of them at last minute. It was amazing. And this is, I feel like this is a funny slideshow, but anyway, we're doing a selfie summit viral campaign, and people have been turning in the pictures of since the entire summit is in virtual reality, they're submitting through social media their selfie summit of how they're attending the conference in the real world. And this just put me on the floor. So he's in bed. I just love that. And then we put them together, and we have more coming, a collage. So this is what it looks like for people around the world to attend a virtual conference. It's amazing to what happened here in AltSpace and in Engage and in Mozilla Hubs and everything, and SomniumSpace, of people that determined to be here. And this is a bunch of us with Tom, or no, this is the end. This is just like 92 hours ago or so. This is one room of several using Front Row that's with Tom Furness and with Donna. I don't know if you're in that one or in the next room. Anyway, where we're we're breaking ground here without a doubt. And I was told by AltSpace staff that we averaged 100 attendees per event. It's an average. Some had a couple hundred, some had less. About 100 attendees per event. I am absolutely staggered. If we just do round numbers, we had almost 70 events here, maybe more in AltSpace. You can figure that out. It's like 7,000 attendees. Am I right? I don't know. Don't do math. Rel does not do math when she hasn't been sleeping. So pretty amazing. We had panels with some of the top leaders from across the different virtual platforms. We had, oh my God, I cannot tell you, I shouldn't be so prejudiced, but the LGBT plus friends community came and did a panel, and I was literally in tears. Their courage, their determination to share, it's almost going on 3 years that the LGBTQ plus and friends meetup has been coming in here to AltSpace and creating a safe haven. It is an absolutely beautiful thing, and they shared their experiences and what it means and their challenges. Well, Donna, that was just absolutely amazing, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then we also had another panel, before I leave that, of some of the top event hosts, most popular events hosts here. Don, Stevie Boy, I'm going to forget somebody, Henry, Mike P, Mika, who's from, what does Mike P do? Open Mic Night, and then he and Stevie do, no, Shoseki did, I don't know, that's right. Anyway, we had some of the top event hosts here doing a panel, gave an amazing tips, tricks, challenges for hosting events. And honestly, I hope that one got recorded and the recording worked, because that was really something to learn from. And, all these people did this for free because they love us. And we had Andy and her Get Social group was talking about really building community in social VR. We had Microsoft was here presenting on the future of Windows Mixed Reality and going even further beyond with their new technology and stuff. And that's the parent company of AltSpace. So it was pretty amazing what they were presenting. And we were in Engage, had great presentations in Engage. And we also had a funeral, a memorial service for Chris Long in Engage during the conference to pay tribute, because he was really the inspiration behind this, the International Summit. We were in Rumi, we were in Mozilla Hubs, we were all over the place, and it was really incredible. And we had a live stream from SomniumSpace, where some people in SomniumSpace and in AltSpace shared our closing ceremonies. And so we had the live stream coming from there. Honestly, we're going to talk about this more later on. But I just want to thank everyone who stepped up to volunteer, and I want to really honor everyone in AltSpace who made room for us. I think Donna definitely agrees. Yeah, all the other event hosts and everybody in AltSpace made room for all the new people that came in, and that as we flooded the calendar for a week, great generosity and love that is here in the community. And Donna, any last words on the summit? Besides, I need sleep. We're still processing. Yeah. It was really amazing. And honestly, I want to thank Mark for his beautiful world building and support and being on the panels and stuff. And I know there's other people in the room, and Karen and stuff, who volunteered. So many people who volunteered and gave their time. But again, everybody, please, a round of applause. Another round of applause and hearts for Donna for sticking with me.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
you can give hearts for that. Yeah.
Yeah. And most of all, for putting up with me. It's a wonder that we haven't killed each other yet. We've been in each other's ears for two or 3 weeks. So it's a beautiful thing. So there are all kinds of things that are still going on in AltSpace. Please check all of those events out on the events calendar. And remember that the conversation does not stop here. It is never stopped in AltSpace. It continues in Discord and all over social media. So check out.
Before you do that.
What? Yes?
Before you do, talk about what's happening March 3rd, Social Week.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
Thank you. So March 3rd. So next week, Educators in VR on Tuesday, our regular Tuesday, we're going to be talking about, thanks for reminding me, we're going to be doing a social. And then the following Tuesday, Donna and I and the team that produced the International Summit are going to be telling you some bits about how we did it behind the scenes, because we want you to go do this, not 6 days. Please be smarter than us. Please be smarter than us. But this is insane, but we want you to do more events. We want you to share your knowledge, your expertise. We want to have more conferences, more meetups, more everything here. So we're going to show you some of the behind the scenes stuff and how we made it work, what we did right, what we did wrong on March 3rd. So thank you for reminding me. And then we have some great presentations that are coming up after that, with some of our guest speakers are going to be doing some repeats of some of their events. And we have some new stuff coming up with Educators in VR. Did I get it all?
Yes.
That's why I keep her around. She keeps me online. I love it. I just love it. I could not do this without her. All right. So make sure you check out all the Discords that we have for all of the AltSpace VR community and activities. And there's official AltSpace VR group and many of the other ones. We have a list in the lobby and up on the screen, and keep that conversation going.
Did we mention we have a Discord channel?
No, it's the moment.
That's all for this week's news and updates. You can keep up with AltSpace news and updates by subscribing to our event through the channels tab on the altvr.com website. Join us where? Join in with me, Discord.
Discord.
And then you can watch a live stream of past news events on our YouTube channel. So we just added the AltSpace VR announcements feed a while back to the news and updates Discord server. We're here for you to keep you updated on the news in AltSpace. So please tell a friend and share our Discord, of course,
Yay!
and YouTube channel, so others can keep up with the news in and around AltSpace.
I mean, serious. It's AltSpace and Discord, and AltSpace and Discord. So it's like a tango. It's a dance. We'll also hang around to answer your news after the questions and talk about what we're doing in AltSpace, which I have no idea right now, because I need sleep and you need sleep and I need food and I need to fall down and you need everything. You need to, yeah. So stick around, and I think we'd like to chat with you for at least a little bit before we fall over. And thanks to all of our news updates volunteers, bless you, and our volunteers that help make this event such a success. If you would like to volunteer, please help us. We would love it. We do this for you, but we also need your help to make this possible. So thank you, everybody. We appreciate it. And we do this for you. You are the reason we are here.
You get
Otherwise,
to go
we would
rest.
both be in
I
bed.
have 2 more events today. What are